All right, so one more thing. Let's talk about SMG.
Yeah. Oh, so SMG, it stands for so much gas because I smoke a lot of weed, or I used to. Um, Made the song in like 3 days. Had to like write and record it all in that 3 days. Um, Let me think of where I was. I was in Chicago doing a show at the time that I heard about the opportunity for like the whole 420 Fest.
Big shout out, put the city on, man. Big shout out, put the city
But
on.
anyways, yeah, wrote it. It was all good. Smoked a whole bunch of gas.
Well, what do you mean? Why do you stop smoking? What's going on?
All right, so I caught a charge recently. It was like April 14th. It's a felony evading charge.
Damn, right before the fest. I mean, before the fest, before the event, the 420 event even came out.
Yeah.
Damn.
I was on house arrest over 420, but it's okay because they didn't give me my bond conditions yet, so I was still able to smoke on 420.
Nice.
So it was all right. But my birthday is on 422, so it kind of sucks being on house arrest on my birthday.
Man,
but I made it through it.
Hey, that was a funny day. I'm not gonna lie. We're having a meeting. I think that was like when we were like discussing about, you know what I'm saying, that manager deal.
Yeah.
And he called me up. He's like, hey, man, I got pulled over, man. All these cops. Man, I thought it was like a joke. I thought you were playing around.
No, I was in jail when I called you. I was like in the cell. They gave me my phone for 5 minutes.
Oh no, man. I'm like, dog. And then, well, just know that what song you have that had to do about that? What was the name of that one?
It's called 7 Mile. So I just released it on 9/11. You know, we got to remember the fallen. Just know I'm up. Anyways, that song, it went crazy. I dropped it within like a week. It got like 2,000 plays, which I mean, I get isn't a lot, but at the same time, like as a starting off artist, 2K plays on Spotify alone is not bad at all.
Hey, nah, man, it's not bad at all. I mean, how long you been doing it for?
Man, I've been making music for like 9 months, so it's about time a baby popped out. You know what I mean?
Well, it's at 9 months, man. You've been making a lot of moves out here real quick, man. And what motivates your music? What's the reason you write?
Hardcore drugs and laziness and not wanting to go to college. No, I'm just kidding. I make music because, I mean, honestly, the not going to college was pretty true. I mean, school just wasn't for me, and I felt like I could really express myself through music. So, I mean, it feels right.
All right. Who's your influences? What artists that got you going?
I don't really have any influences, to be honest. I mean, like, when I think of myself as like its own unit in a way. So, like, while there are other artists doing their own thing, I'm not really focused on what they're doing. I'm more focused on, like, what I'm trying to do next.
No, I feel that 100%. But, like, what do you, like, what is Xander Ford jamming to? Like, what do you be listening to?
Man, I don't even know, to be honest. It's, like, a little bit of everything. It depends on what I'm doing, to be honest. So, like, if I'm, like, just chilling in the car, probably listen to, I don't even know. I just hit shuffle. And it's everything. I fucking hate country music though. So
oh man,
that's like, yeah, country music is like a no-go for me.
Bro, you have like the perfect name for a country artist. Your name is Ford.
That sucks.
Speaking of which, are you related to Henry Ford?
Not that I know of. Potentially, I don't really know my real dad, so it's kind of unfortunate. Can't really ask him those questions.
Relatable.
Yeah.
So what you got next? What projects you got coming up?
All right, so I got a song coming out. It's on 10/11. It's called War Ready. It's a little like something light. It's a vibe. It's pretty different to everything I've done like so far. But in all honesty, like all the music I've done so far is pretty different. So I haven't really stuck to like a specific sound yet, just because I haven't really figured out like what I enjoy doing the most. So I'm pretty versatile when it comes to that.
And with 9 months basically being 9 months, not even a year so far in the game, what's some of the stuff that you wish you would have known when you first jumped in 9 months ago that you know now that you're like, oh man, hold on, I should have been that ready. What's some advice? I guess advice to other artists, people upcoming, just now getting in the game themselves. What's something that you learned so far?
I mean, to be honest, nothing I'm doing now is nothing I was doing earlier. Just post every day. Get yourself a good manager that can represent you whenever you need it, because you don't want to be an asshole telling people no to features and no to collabs and stuff. You want somebody else to do that for you, because I mean, the way you look to everybody else is like extremely important.
Right.
I mean, other than that, just keep working.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't quit your day job like before the money starts coming in.
I love that you said that, because a lot of people would not be able to say something like that for some reason. They would not be able to find themselves to say that, and that's real that you said that, because at the end of the day, I mean, you're gonna have to fund your hip hop career somewhere along the line, no matter what, right?
Yeah.
You can have a good ass single and think that it's just that the people are just gonna come to you type of thing, but somewhere along the line, you're gonna have to have that budget, whether it's out of your pocket, whether it's an investor, a label, somewhere along the line, money's gonna have to get spent. Talk about a little bit about what you've been doing. You've been on a lot of hip hop showcases. Back when we first were doing music, me and Carlos and all that. I mean, we remember the out the trunk era, right? There was a lot more expenses to putting your music out. Now it's a lot more easier, but those expenses, because of course you got the social media and you can just put your music out on SoundCloud, all that other stuff, right? But now those expenses that are not there no more on the manufacturing side of the product are now into the marketing and performing, and to go out and network. You've been out networking at a lot of shows. You yourself will enter some of these contests, and you've seen kind of how it is. Just it's a business at the end of the day, and of course there's so many artists out there. It's definitely it's not no talent shows these days. We're just looking for, it's a talent search thing. It's a business. Talk about your experience with that and the importance of really just kind of investing into your craft.
Well, to be honest, I mean, the only thing I really spend money on is studio time. Studio time is important. Don't record your music at your house and then post it as a final draft. That is a no-go.
Right,
because
right.
Professional quality is like, it's top tier. Like, it's number one. It's the most important thing whenever you're putting out music. Because, I mean, you can have a banger, like a great song, but it sounds like complete shit. I mean, no hate to all y'all that are like recording it at home, but seriously, if you really think you got something that's worth like putting money behind, like take it to the studio, get professional like engineering, professional mixing, like professional equipment to help you take that song to the next level. I mean, for marketing, like you can put money behind marketing, but if you don't really have money to put behind your music like that, then I mean, just record videos on your phone, post it on Instagram, post it on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like, that's the easiest way you can start popping off as an artist. Is by like just posting every day.
That's right.
Because I mean, there's a lot of people that think they got it and they like act like they got it, but they don't post at all.
Everybody, everybody feels they're the next best thing. I mean, at the end of the day, that's kind of the truth. But it's all about too the networking, like you being out at the places that you're out, you're networking, whether or not it's actually even, I mean, because really relationships are everything too. Yeah. I mean, if you have something to bring value to somebody else and vice versa, you may not even have to have that cost affiliated sometimes, but it is about the networking and to get all the X's crossed, everything that you need to do to get where you need to go. Man, so let's talk about some of the, because I've been seeing some of the social media videos you've been putting out too, the TikTok reels. I mean, hell, some of the songs don't even need videos these days. Just the damn reels alone. Some of the stuff you're putting out, I mean, you're putting out some really good stuff right there.
Yeah.
Of course, you've been tapping in with Carlos Corleone, man. All the artists that are watching right now, you got to tap in with Carlos X Corleone on Instagram. He's definitely putting on shows, putting on for the city all the time, and putting on for Hustle Town as well too. And Carlos, again, let them know about some of the shows and stuff. Exactly, how did y'all end up start working? I gotta go ahead and just kind of bring that in.
So I gotta put it like every single time, man. Like you were saying, investment. You know what I'm saying? He would came to one of my shows. He invested. He invested his time. At the end of the day, man, you gotta understand that there's different ways to invest. Whether you invest with money or you invest with your time.
Even the stripper got to pay to get on stage these days. I mean, goddamn, you got to pay to tip out. Come on now, man. So that's real. I like that you said that.
So there's different ways, man. And sometimes, like I said, people invest with their time. You know what I mean? And they invest with their work. So it started off. He first got on stage. I'm like, all right, man, this kid got something. You know what I'm saying? And then I asked him to do something. That's a big thing right there, man. You can tell someone to do something, and they don't do it. then they already, you know, it's wasting your time because we got work to do. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I fuck about with Xander, bro. That's one thing I fuck with you, Xander, is that you be working. You know what I'm saying? Like I sometimes I get mad at Xander. I'm like, bro, you know, you know. But it's everybody. We all get like that, man. Especially when you and your own boss, you forget sometimes what you got to do. You don't forget, but you're like, you got so much going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like a regular job. You clock in and clock out. You're always in the clock. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about you is that whenever it's like time to grind, oh shit, we got to shoot some videos, make concepts in the day, man. So, and yeah, what you talking about with those memes and stuff, man, that you were posting? You got one that hit what, like 2 point what?
It was like 2.7 mil. It wasn't even me in the video, but I had my song over it, so it brought a whole bunch of traction to like all my music streaming platforms.
Yeah, man, and right now you got the gates open, you know what I'm saying? Right now you have the opportunity to just get on social media, just be consistent, you know what I'm saying? That's what everybody else is doing, be consistent. And then, you know, right now we're moving on to the next phase, and then we got to let them know who you are. They got to see more FaceTime, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, man, get that music going. Tell them where to find you again.
So it's Xander Ford, 24/7 on all platforms. XanderFord, like in the car. And then 247, because, you know, I'm always active. Like, I got this really bad case of sleep insomnia. So I sleep maybe like 2 to 4 hours a night on average. So, you know, just hit my line, I'll most likely be awake.
And then what would you say is your favorite song that you've done?
Favorite song that I've done so far? I don't even know, to be honest. I hate them all now. I've listened to them so damn much.
All right, so for those that are just now tapping in with Xander Ford, and if there's any song they gotta go check out right now, the one that you're always getting the props for, that's the main one you gotta send them to first. Then from there they can go and check out if you like Xander Ford, click here. What's that main song off top that everyone's just talking about right now?
It's probably Hide My Pain. You know, it's pretty relatable, but I mean, to be honest, like, it's just all around pretty well done. So there's some things on it I'd like to change, but it's too late for that now. So don't look back. Just look forward onto the next project, and you'll be all right.
And that's exactly what I've been saying, man, is like, man, like, you soaking it in and you putting the work in, and then you also leaving your own impact, you know what I mean? That's what you got to do, you know what I'm saying? You got to remember that we all grinding, we all doing the same thing. This is your brand. This is your company, Xander Ford, you know what I'm saying? So if you could leave a message for people, what would be your message?
Bot followers are not real followers. The numbers on the screen do not matter. It's about the people that you know and the people that are actually interacting with you and going to your shows.
Facts. Big facts, man. You know what's funny too, man, is that like you got to put that work in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's like different ways for it, man. And it's people get lazy. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta know it's a job, and that's what you've been doing, man. So I want to say a big shout again. Tell them where they can find you one more time.
You can find me at Xander Ford 24/7 on everything.
Make sure y'all follow him, man. He's doing a lot of fucking flaming shit, man. A lot of dope music. He's doing it organically, authentically, man. He's out here really hustling. He's really putting fucking grind.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he gets in that motherfucker, bro. He will write a song over and over until that bitch is on point. You know what I'm saying? So make sure I give him a follow, man. Make sure I listen to his music. Y'all gotta jam that shit, man. And on the stage shit, I know you get mad, but I always tell him, man, do that jump. That jump gets their attention quick. But that right there, he hates that because he's more of a complex rapper, which you know what I'm saying, I respect as well.
Oh, that song just ass, to be honest. It's just really
But
bad.
it gets the people going.
Yeah, but
with that being said, man, sign off, bro. Big shout out, bro, for coming out. You know what I'm saying? Anything else you want to say before you leave?
Nah, I think I'm good. So
y'all follow my boy.
Y'all next time.
That's right, man. Y'all follow my boy right there. I'm telling you right there, man. This man, if you go listen to the music, and that's gonna do all the talking right there. Again, shout out my boy for coming out, man. Xander Ford, appreciate you for tapping in. And all the representation you done for us as well, too, man. So it's love across the board right there. And everybody, man, yeah, y'all hit that follow for my boy, and y'all hit that subscribe, of course, on the Hustle Time Network YouTube channel. And we'll be having that the link also in the description. So, but from your boy, Infamous Texan Carlos Corleone, we out.